Check out what you can expect on today's episode of Identity. We talk youth mentorship and entrepreneurship with Emmanuel Bonogo. We hang out at the Kamohelo Community Development Center. In our What's Happening segment, we review a powerful visualization app and an informative multi-faith website. Then we end the show with a track from Sugar Smacks.
I am an individual with an imagination. My inner faith illuminates innovations. In a space with infinite inspiration, I was born free from all incarceration. Incredible, living infallibly, intelligent, outshine with my inner being. This is me, impeccable as ever been. I am you, you are me. This is my identity.
Molweni siyanamkela kwi-Identity ngalentsasa yinhle yecawa. Ndimi umsasazi wenu uviwe Xwala. Our country is truly blessed with a multitude of different cultures and spiritual observances. If you want a taste of our spiritual chakalaka, stay tuned to Mzansians' #1 multi-faith youth show as we enlighten you with our inspirational guests and faith-based inserts. For starters, let's meet today's coffee shop guest. Umculi okwangumbhali womculo odumileyo wase-America uMary J. Blige wakhe wathi, "Akwabe bendisazi ukuba imfundo sisisixixo nokuthi lungamandla. Ngoku indawo nendawo ndifumana incwadi kwaye ndisoloko ndibukela iinkqubo ezemfundo. Ngoku ndiyabona ukuba ulwazi luyamphakamisa umntu." The young man joining me for coffee this morning is a firm believer in the power of education and is passionate about youth empowerment. Emmanuel Bonogo is the founder of the Bonogo Foundation. Through the foundation, he collects all types of books, focusing on a range of subjects and donates them to under-resourced institutions. He also runs a mentorship program that seeks to groom young people into leaders. How does he do this? Well, he's here to tell us about it. Emmanuel, welcome to Identity.
Thank you so much. What a great honor to be here.
It is a pleasure. I'm so interested in finding out how you do all of this. But before we get into that, yes. About your childhood.
Once more, thank you so much for the invite. What a great honor, finally, Emmanuel Bonogo grew up in Pretoria. I was raised in Pretoria. I had a great upbringing. I was raised by a single parent, my mom being a domestic worker. Then I did all my school in Pretoria until matric, and I did well. I had a couple of distinctions. Then I moved to Joburg, to further my studies.
So finally, I have a bookworm like me in the studio today. Is that where your love for books and reading came into play? Because it seems like you were quite an academic growing up.
Not exactly. I remember when I was doing my first year at varsity, I thought of doing something that can empower young people, and also just to embrace the reading culture amongst, young people. Then I came with the book drive initiative. I started to collect few books from some of my friends, some of my family members. Then I started to go around, to schools, NGO, and prison. And over the years, we're able to donate over 12,000 books across South Africa. So for me, it was more about, empowering young people to read more and to be informed.
But I want to know what really inspired you to start the book drive, because, a lot of people start these drives and just do it without them, So how do you continue it and actually inspire other people to continue reading? So I want to know what really inspired you starting this book drive.
As I said, for me, it was more about doing something that I can empower my community, and also there were people in my life that played a huge role, in terms of towards my studies, Then I thought also, let me do something that also can empower young people to give back and also just to use the small that I have, to make an impact within my respective community, And the book drive, it came to birth, and we started to collect more books. We gave away so many books, and it's how Bonogo Foundation was formalized.
How did you market the foundation? How did you get it started and the challenges? Because it must have been really challenging from the beginning.
It was not easy, to start Bonogo Foundation. I remember starting the foundation, they told me that I'm wasting time, I don't have better things to do. Sure. And also I was told that I'm useless and so forth, And just to see the progress and what we have done over the years is being amazing. We have done so many things. And from the book drive, we started to host what we call the Business Connect seminars, whereby, we host highly influential business leaders, entrepreneurs, and just to embrace the culture of, I can say, entrepreneurship amongst young people. We have helped so many young people with bursaries. We do a lot of youth mentorship programs. So for me, I can say we have done so many things, within short space of time, and it was non-funded till today we're non-funded, but we have done so many things. I believe it's more about, being purpose-driven person, and also about persistence. I believe all things are possible.
You spoke about purpose, so you're touching into spirituality.
Yes.
How does that have a role and influence in your life?
For me, I'm a very spiritual person. I believe that without God, I can't do it. As my name says, Emmanuel, God is with us. So I'm a very spiritual person, and God plays a huge role in my life in what I do. It's not easy. Coming from a very disadvantaged background to be the man that I am today, and also I was told that I'll not amount to anything. And I have done so many things. And so I believe God is my ultimate source. Is my ultimate inspiration. Spirituality and also having faith in God, that's the way to go for me.
How do you mentor the youth that you actually mentor? Because you speak about a lot of challenges that you go through, and I'm sure they also tell you that, Emmanuel, as much as you are mentoring me in this way, I'm dejected, I'm hopeless. So how do you do it? Because you come from that space of challenges and growing up with a single mother.
In terms of my mentorship, because we do so many programs, so I try to involve young people in some of my initiative, whether I go out, donate books, whether I host business events, whether I go and speak, I try to involve young people, in every project that I do. And by doing that, it's how they gain experience, it's how also they get exposed that also things are possible. He's doing it against all odds. It means also I can do it. So that's part of my mentorship program, and also just to assist young people, to tap into their own potential, and just go out there and do it.
Emmanuel, how important is mentorship in this day and age? Because there are a lot of mentorship programs that have not actually reached their full potential. So how important is it for you to be mentoring young people? Mentorship
is very much important. I believe in life you can't do it alone. You need people that can groom you. You need people that can open doors for you. And that's something that also I've instilled in myself that, Emmanuel, accept that you can't do it alone. And also I got mentors. One of my mentors is Mpumi Mbethe, the Seal of Shanduga, whereby I had the honor to work with her in some of my projects. She's mentoring me till today. So I always emphasize to young people that mentorship is a key. They open doors for you, they teach you, and also you must be prepared to be a very teachable person, and don't assume that you know everything. Yes. So I always, when I speak to my mentees, that be teachable, humble yourself, and definitely, people will be willing to assist you.
It's interesting that you speak about humility, because what pops in my mind is graduates. Yes. There are a lot of unemployed graduates, and often when they go into the workspace or are looking for employment, they think they know it all, and they get so frustrated when they don't get a job. So how do we remedy that situation with high unemployment graduates?
And also I'm a graduate. I just got my BCom degree in marketing this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And honestly speaking, we got a high rate of unemployment in South Africa. And for me, that's why I embrace entrepreneurship amongst young people, and that's why we host so many business events, so many entrepreneurship workshops, just to embrace entrepreneurship amongst young people, that entrepreneurship, that's the way to go as a South African, and also just to motivate young people that it's about time that you do things for yourself, stop having that spirit of entitlement, So I believe the way to address unemployment is only through entrepreneurship, and just to develop the economy as a whole.
Who inspires Emmanuel? You are such an inspiration. You're inspired, you're fired up, you're speaking to young people, but who actually inspires you?
I can say God. God is my ultimate inspiration. I'm this young man driven, I work hard, I'm a very persistent person, and God every day inspires me that you can do it, And obviously, also I look up to people who have done against all odds. People like DJs, obvious people like Vostembe Kwayo, Mpumi Mbethe be my mentor, and the list is endless. And I look up to them, that they are doing it, they are pushing it, but also I admire people that also they grow with others. That is not about self-benefit only, but also just to be in a platform where you are able to grow with others and empower others. That's how I measure success.
Emmanuel, well said there. So we're going to play a quick word game.
Okay.
And the operative word is if. So you need to answer this as honestly as possible. And I'll start with the word if. Okay. So are you ready? You're okay. You're so nervous. Yeah. If you could have any job in the world, which one would it be?
Being an entrepreneur.
Okay. If a song played every time you walked into a room, what song would that be?
A leader and something inside so strong.
Oh, love it. If there was a movie about your life being made, who would you choose to play and why?
I'll say Emmanuel. No one else. I'll say Emmanuel because I understand myself compared to the next person. Yeah.
If you had 1 extra hour of free time, how would you use it?
Empower the next person around me.
If you could be invisible for a day, what would you do?
Spend time in prayer.
If you were a woman for an hour, what would you do?
Wow.
Just for an hour, a woman.
1 hour. Empower young ladies.
Well, Emmanuel, thank you so much for joining us on Identity and honoring our invite.
Thank you so much. I'm very humble.
It is said your mind holds power that you probably wouldn't believe. And through inspired people like Emmanuel, Mzansi's youth can realize their true potential. We wish this game changer all the best as he continues on his journey. Let us know how this interview has inspired you, or tell us how you are making a difference in your community. You can send an email to identitytvshow@gmail.com. You can also get in touch with us via Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. We love hearing from you. Xa sibuya ekhefini sibheka eDavidton ukuyobona ukuthi yenza njani yona iKamohelo Community Development Center ukunceda abantwana abahluphekileyo kwinhlalo yabo. Siyabuya ungayindawo.
This is my identity. This is my identity.
Welcome back to Identity, your favorite multi-faith youth show. I'm your host, Viwe. The depth of poverty in many South African informal settlements is disturbing, but at the heart of this sad reality, one finds dedicated individuals working hard to promote human dignity and inspire change. Joy Mbethe is one such person. Iqela lethu kutsha nje liye landwendwela eDavidton ukuyofunda kabanzi ngomsebenzi awenzayo neKamohelo Community Development Center. Naku abakufumeneyo.
This is my identity.
The Kamohelo Community Development Center was established by Joy Mrutullo, a member of the Anglican Church, based on her desire to uplift, empower, educate, and support vulnerable children. The center officially opened its doors to the community, operating from premises in Davidton.
The organization was established in 2008. I have started feeding and clothing the orphans. I fed one, and after school until at least 7, I think, and then it went on to increase. And because then the following day, more started coming. So it started anything. It started even 12 like I chose to work with children because I love them, and I have told myself that no one will abuse a child in my presence, and that is the most precious gift that God can give each one of us.
Kamohelo it's a different community, and then bana ba abasatlala starting, and then babang most to kidi child-headed families well, and then naona batho ba thusang le ka di homework, and then ke mo re kenang rona he, and then babang abasebetsi and all that, and then ha re thotse di donors ka khona re intervene as in re ba fe di food parcel and all that.
Ikamela center nayo right nasesikolweni nje siyaphasa abasiqedisa ngama-homework ngabo December mabavala abasinikeza ibhakethi elibhelwe nokudla. Mama Joy umem olungile, sometimes just keep us emapiknikini, uyasifundisa, senza into eziningi.
The activities that the center is doing is when they come back from school, they drop in. It's a drop-in center. From there, we help them with homework, and then we proceed to extramural activities. We have 4 divisions of soccer: the under 12, the under 14, 16, and 18, and we have aerobics classes. We have drama, poetry, music, and we have traditional dance.
ke kgethile ho ba volunteer mo kamohelo hobane ke bone o sena motho a thusang ka ho pheha ka ha ke dutse hae ha ke nna ntho e ke etsang ka tlo thusa ho pheha ke nna phelang bana ba batletseng mmo ke ithutile ntho tse ngata bana ba bang ba slow learn ba bang ba jwang and then re ba fe le diaparo di atla mo re ba fe le uniform tsa school bophelo bo ne bo le thata baneng ba bang hobane ha ba tswa sekolong ba bang ha ona ntho ba lo ija ba fihla ka lapeng ke ha o tla qalwa ka mohelo community center ba ja ba tsamaye ba malapeng.
My journey for opening the center is maybe healing, my own healing. And because my daughter, Kamuhelo, the one that we have named the center after, was diagnosed with autism. It has been difficult because I thought that with autism, you don't know what it is to start with, and you seek medical help until your God speaks to you, relax, give to others, and that's where you find your calmness.
Ntwentsweng ke mejoy ka hula tella yena ka nnete ke fumana go yentse mosebetsi o moholo bane sena se a se etsang se thusa setšhaba kaofela ha se thusi yena fela ke nahana go ke motho e leng go na le lerato la batho ene jwalo ka hana le lerato la batho le batho le bona ba bontsha hore ka nnete re hloka support hore re mo support ntwe a etsang ibe ntwe nngwe e kgolo e leng hore e tla tswela setšhaba molemo.
Mama Joy is a Christian, and I believe that whatever God has put on our destiny is up to us to find out what it is. And as long as we haven't found the path that God has put you onto, you'll always be questioning things, even if it's not necessary. So as for Mama Joy, I have found my peace and I have found my destiny, and I've put everything that I have on this drop-in center to serve the kids.
This is my identity.
It is inspiring to see the contribution that the Kamohelo Community Development Center is making to our society. We hope that the insert inspired you to reach out and lend a hand to those less fortunate. Stay tuned because you won't want to miss today's What's Happening segment. We will be reviewing a powerful visualization app, plus we check out an informative multi-faith website. Don't go anywhere.
This is my identity. This is my identity.
Welcome back to South Africa's leading multi-faith youth show, i-Dentity. Thanks for joining us this morning. Earlier on, we had a chat with social entrepreneur Emmanuel Bonoko. We then spent time at the Kamohelo Community Development Center in the East Rand of Johannesburg. Ubusandungena, ungasifumana kwakhona kwimpinda ye-i-Dentity ngolwezine ngecala lentsimbi yeshumi elinanye khona pa ku SABC 1. Now it's time for this week's media reviews. This is What's Happening. Today's app is a fun and powerful visualization tool that positions the law of attraction to work for you every day. It's the app called the Success Vision Board. The Jack Canfield Success Vision Board is a fun visualization tool that will help inspire you to reach your goals by using pictures and images to represent your dreams and goals. The app offers a video tutorial that shows you how to use it. To add a picture to your vision board, select the Add tab that looks like a plus sign and choose where you want to get the photo. You can capture a new picture using the Take Photos option, or you can use a new one from your library or from the web. You can also add a voice memo to your vision board. Add inspirational messages to your vision board by selecting the Add Text option. Use one finger to drag your picture to whichever position you want it, and 2 fingers to resize it. Double tap your picture for editing options. From here, you can create a meme, set your photo as a background, or delete it. Once you're done, save your changes and you can start working on a new vision board. For some inspiration during your downtime, turn your vision boards into a slideshow with music. Use the power of visualization to make your dreams a reality by getting yourself the Success Vision Board app. There's nothing as exciting as seeing your dreams come to life, and creating a vision board is definitely a step in the right direction. Next up, we take a look at a website that provides information and commentary on the world's various religions and faiths. Patheos.com is a website designed to offer a one-stop shop of religious and spiritual information for the world's religions. The homepage gives you a list of the editor's recommended articles. It also offers you a selection of the top-rated articles, blog posts, and videos. Click on the Channels tab for a drop-down menu, which offers a list of 11 faith or religious groups. Select your preferred channel, and you are taken to a page that offers the most recent and most popular articles, blog, and video posts. Click on the Topics tab for resources on a range of trending and popular subjects such as arts and entertainment, science and technology, or health and wellness. If you're a religion or spirituality student, or are seeking information to help you add to a discussion on religion and spirituality, then the Religion Library will come in handy. This offers a list of materials that are updated regularly and are relevant to current issues. The Patheos Library features new releases, book reviews, author Q&As, and a range of book-related interviews. If you are looking to learn more about different religious and spiritual practices from across the globe, then visit www.patheos.com today. That brings us to the end of today's episode of i-Dentity. It's been a pleasure chilling with you for the past 30 minutes. Staying in touch with us is easy as we're just a click away. All you have to do is search for i-Dentity TV show on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram and connect with us. And you can also send an email to identitytvshow@gmail.com. Today we play out with a brand new track from Sugar Smacks featuring Nancy G called God Bless. From me, Viwekwala, and the rest of the i-Dentity team, it's goodbye and God bless.
Find a way. God bless. Okay, shop, let's get it. That you and I connected. Everything I said meant it. The words are sweet scented, centered around the center of my being. Come closer, lean in, and let me tell you a secret. The future where we going, you gon' never believe it. Let your heart skip a beat to the beat of the music. Temba mina ungathuki mpumelelo, get used to it. And this is how the story goes. Rose gold petals on the streets of gold. Oh, so private though. Pitter patter, little feet, only the flow for show. Everything that I do I do for you. Double stories, no stories when I say I do. We are seed in God's hands now, watch us grow. On your marks, get set, go.
Sun kissed the day.